What if the ultimate differentiator between those who merely dream of success and those who undeniably achieve it isn't just intelligence, hard work, or a brilliant plan, but an invisible, almost mystical force that resides within every human being? A force so potent, it can bridge the seemingly impossible gap between thought and tangible reality, transforming abstract desires into concrete achievements. Discover a consistent foundational truth. Every single person who achieved extraordinary feats possessed, to a profound degree, an unwavering faith in their definite major purpose. It is the direct means by which the power of the subconscious mind can be harnessed and directed. The pain point this principle directly addresses is the universal struggle to bridge the gap between conceptual understanding and tangible manifestation, between desire and fulfillment. Many intelligent, hard-working people remain stuck precisely because they lack this vital, intangible ingredient, the absolute conviction that their goals are not only possible, but inevitable. This deep dive will illuminate the profound power of faith, not as a religious dogma, but as a scientific principle of the mind, and equip you with the practical methods to cultivate the unwavering belief that will finally turn your thoughts into your undeniable reality. Hill observed that this faith was not merely a passive hope or a vague optimism. It was an active, deeply held, and intensely emotional state of mind. It was the eternal elixir, the vital, animating force that breathed life, power, and tangible form into their thoughts and desires. From Andrew Carnegie's unshakable belief in the future of steel to Henry Ford's conviction in the universal car, to Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of invention despite thousands of failures, their power derived not just from their ideas, but from the unyielding conviction that those ideas would manifest. Hill understood that without faith, desire remains a wish, plans are fragile, and persistence is fleeting. Imagine possessing an inner conviction so profound that it compels the universe itself to bend to your will, attracting opportunities and resources that defy all logic. Today, we unravel Napoleon Hill's most foundational and deeply spiritual principle, faith, the secret ingredient that turns thought into tangible reality. This is where the power of the mind transcends mere logic and embraces the infinite. In the relentless pursuit of any grand ambition, whether it's accumulating significant financial wealth, achieving groundbreaking professional success, healing a profound personal challenge, or realizing a seemingly impossible dream, we inevitably encounter moments of doubt, fear, and apparent insurmountable obstacles. You might possess a meticulously crafted plan, a burning desire, and even specialized knowledge, but if a quiet, insidious voice of disbelief echoes within your mind, whispering, "This is too good to be true," "I'm not worthy," or "It's impossible," your most valiant efforts can be subtly, yet powerfully, undermined. This internal conflict leads to the painful reality of self-sabotage, where conscious effort is perpetually at odds with subconscious doubt, creating a frustrating cycle of unrealized potential. You might find yourself giving up just before the breakthrough, retreating when the path becomes challenging, or failing to seize opportunities, because you lack the inner conviction that you truly deserve or can achieve them. This agonizing feeling of being perpetually held back by an unseen force, often your own lack of belief, is a universal human experience. Napoleon Hill, in his groundbreaking 20-year odyssey of meticulous study into the lives and methods of history's most successful individuals, the critical insight Hill unearthed is that faith is the catalyst that transforms the vibration of thought into its spiritual equivalent, and then delivers it to infinite intelligence. The essence of faith, more than hope, is an actionable state of mind, a deeper unpacking. So, what precisely did Napoleon Hill mean by faith? And how does it fundamentally differ from mere hope, wishful thinking, or even optimistic thinking? For Hill, faith is an active, emotionalized state of mind, a profound internal conviction that bridges the gap between the known and the unknown, between the logical and the infinite. It is the vital energy that transforms your definite purpose from a mere concept into a living, vibrant reality within your subconscious. Many people have desires, but they lack the conviction to animate them. Hill explains that without faith, your desire is like a car without fuel. It has direction, but no power to move. Faith provides the propulsive force. Faith as the eternal elixir. Hill described faith as the only known remedy for failure, the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and action to the thought of desire. Hill offers a clear path to deliberately build the very quality that underpins all achievement. It is the direct telephone line to the universal mind. This shifts faith from a mysterious gift to a learnable skill, making success accessible to anyone willing to apply the principles. Faith connects you to a boundless reservoir of creativity, opportunity, and wisdom that transcends your individual conscious capacity, bringing forth solutions you couldn't have logically conceived. This directly addresses the pain of powerless desires. It is the fundamental catalyst that transforms the intangible thought into a very tangible reality. When doubt and fear creep in, unwavering faith acts as a protective shield, allowing you to persist through adversity and maintain your focus on your definite purpose. Faith provides the inner strength and conviction to move forward despite external or internal threats, ensuring persistence. Since the subconscious is the engine of manifestation, its lack of clear, emotionally charged instructions leads to inaction or ineffective action. You want something, but your deepest self isn't fully on board, leading to self-sabotage and half-hearted efforts. The subconscious does not discriminate. A critical element of Hill's teaching on faith is its direct link to the subconscious mind. Faith is built by consciously feeding the subconscious the beliefs you want it to act upon. It offers a scientific reason why belief is so powerful. Your inner mind responds to your dominant thoughts and emotions, whether they are based on external proof or internal conviction and internal fears. When you don't believe strongly in your own path, you easily absorb others' doubts, leading to self-doubt, discouragement, and eventual surrender. By cultivating faith, you are directly programming your subconscious for success, overriding internal resistance. Without this connection, breakthroughs, intuitive insights, and serendipitous opportunities that are often essential for monumental success do not materialize. Every setback feels like a confirmation of impending failure rather than a temporary challenge. This leads to premature surrender. This is the quitter's habit, directly linked to a deficit of faith. You are limited to your conscious logical resources. Individuals with wavering faith struggle to commit to an organized plan because they fear it might fail. A weak belief in the outcome prevents definitive action. This leads to vague plans, constant second-guessing, and ultimately, inaction. The subconscious does not distinguish between actual experience and vividly imagined experience infused with emotion. It prevents the internal and external forces necessary for manifestation from fully engaging. Hill identified several critical reasons why a lack of or inconsistent faith sabotages achievement. When a thought is blended with faith, it is impressed upon the subconscious, which then acts upon it, tirelessly working to bring it into material form. By repeatedly giving commands to your subconscious mind, infused with emotion, you can systematically build unwavering faith in your definite purpose. This solves the pain of disbelief and self-doubt. Faith is induced and cultivated. Hill emphasized that faith is not necessarily innate. It is a state of mind that can be induced and cultivated through specific practices, particularly through autosuggestion. This provides a concrete solution to the pain of feeling unlucky or not naturally confident. The connection to infinite intelligence. Hill stated that faith is the only medium through which the vibration of thought can be communicated to infinite intelligence. and through which the answers or solutions from infinite intelligence can be received. This offers a profound solution to the pain of feeling limited by personal resources or intellect. The shield against fear. Faith is the ultimate antidote to fear. This directly addresses the pain of paralysis by fear. In essence, faith is the supreme emotional force that empowers your desire, directs your subconscious, and opens the channels to universal resources. The pain of wavering faith. Why dreams die. If faith is so crucial, why do so many aspiring individuals struggle with it, or exhibit a wavering faith that ultimately leads to the demise of their dreams? Direct communication with the subconscious is obstructed. When faith is weak or absent, your definite purpose remains a mere conscious thought, never fully penetrating the subconscious mind. The disconnect between conscious desire and subconscious action. Consistent emotional autosuggestion. Susceptibility to negative influences. A lack of robust faith leaves the mind vulnerable to negative suggestions from others, being easily swayed by criticism or the negative opinions of others. This leads to abandoning a good plan prematurely. Develop a strong mastermind alliance who reinforce your faith and rigorously guard your mind against negative influences. Your faith acts as an impenetrable mental shield. Inability to tap into infinite intelligence. Hill believed that a lack of faith closes the channel to infinite intelligence. Feeling stuck and unable to find solutions to complex problems or missing lucky breaks. Cultivate deep, unwavering faith, knowing that solutions exist and will be revealed. This receptive state attracts insights and opportunities. Weakens persistence. Faith is the emotional fuel for persistence. When faith wavers, the motivation to push through obstacles diminishes. Pain point addressed. Giving up too soon, often just before the cusp of success. Understand that persistence is a direct measure of faith. As faith grows, persistence becomes automatic. Lack of decisiveness in organized planning. When faith is weak, decision-making becomes paralyzed by doubt. Indecision and inability to commit to a clear plan. Faith provides the conviction needed to make bold decisions and execute plans with unwavering commitment. In essence, a lack of faith is the silent killer of dreams. Cultivating unwavering faith. Your practical roadmap to belief. Now, let's turn to the practical methodology for cultivating this profound, unwavering faith. This is not about passive hope. It's an active, disciplined practice rooted in the scientific principles of the mind. Begin with a definite major purpose. Faith must have a specific object. You cannot have generalized faith in success. A precise purpose allows you to focus your mental energy and emotional conviction. You must have definite faith in the achievement of your clearly defined, definite major purpose. As discussed in the previous topic, repeatedly read your definite major purpose statement aloud, with intense emotion and visualization, at least twice daily. Feel the emotions of already having achieved it. Write it down, make it specific, and review it daily. Your subconscious accepts what it is consistently fed, regardless of current external reality. This builds faith from the inside out, turning desire into conviction. This provides a clear target for your faith. Vague desires produce vague beliefs. When your own faith wavers, the collective faith of the group can sustain you. Seeing clear steps and understanding how things will be achieved reinforces the why. This creates a synergistic loop between faith and practical action. They provide encouragement, accountability, and a shared belief system that inoculates you against doubt. This combats the pain of isolation and external negativity. Employ autosuggestion. Cultivate a positive mental attitude, focusing on solutions and possibilities. This isn't delusion. It's a powerful form of self-autosuggestion. Walk with the confidence of someone who already possesses what they desire. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, strengthening faith. This is Hill's primary method for cultivating faith. As you gain more knowledge and see your plan taking shape, your logical mind gains confidence, which supports your emotional faith. It aligns your physical actions with your mental conviction, accelerating the manifestation process and reinforcing your belief. This directly resolves the pain of incongruence between desire and action. Do not allow these negative thoughts to linger or take root. Persist through setbacks, knowing they are temporary. This systematically impresses your desired belief onto your subconscious mind. Each time you consciously choose faith over fear, you strengthen your internal muscle of belief. Persistence becomes the active manifestation of your unwavering faith. Build your Mastermind Alliance. Surround yourself with individuals who share a similar definite purpose, who uplift and inspire you, and who believe in your vision as strongly as you do. Avoid those who are cynical or negative. Your Mastermind Alliance provides a powerful source of external reinforcement for your faith. Embrace specialized knowledge and organized planning. Actively acquire the specialized knowledge necessary for your definite purpose and develop a meticulously organized plan. While faith operates on a higher level, demonstrable progress and logical understanding provide a strong foundation for belief. Practice gratitude and positive emotion. Regularly express gratitude for what you already have, and for the definite purpose you are attracting, even before it fully materializes. Gratitude and positive emotions raise your energetic vibration, making your mind more receptive to positive suggestions and more aligned with the frequency of infinite intelligence. Act as if. Begin to act, think, and speak as if your definite purpose has already been achieved. This sends a clear, powerful message to your subconscious and to the universe. Overcome fear and doubt with persistence. When fear or doubt arises, immediately counter it with your definite purpose statement and a surge of emotional faith. This builds resilience. The deeper mechanics of faith and the law of attraction. Hill's understanding of faith aligns remarkably with what later generations would call the law of attraction. Although Hill predated much of its popularization and grounded it in practical psychology. The subconscious as a magnetic force. Hill posited that the subconscious mind, when impressed with a thought vibrated with emotion, becomes a powerful magnet. It draws to you, through unseen channels, the people, circumstances, resources, and opportunities that are in harmony with the nature of your dominant thoughts. It also subtly influences your actions and interactions in ways that attract what you desire. This happens because your subconscious, now aligned with your definite purpose, becomes hyper-aware of relevant opportunities. The feeling of struggling alone against the odds. Faith activates a universal principle that brings external assistance. Faith as emotional energy. Every thought carries an emotional vibration. Fear, doubt, and worry emit a low, repellent vibration. Faith, courage, and desire emit a high, attractive vibration. Faith provides the conviction that what the imagination conceives is possible and real. It gives concrete form and energetic power to the mental images created by the imagination. Hill emphasized that faith is the feeling of belief, and it's this feeling that the subconscious responds to and broadcasts. This is not superstition, but a recognition that the universe is interconnected and responds to consistent mental and emotional vibrations. Emotions are energy in motion. Positive, high-vibration emotions infused with definite purpose create a powerful, attractive field around you. The ineffectiveness of purely intellectual effort. Faith establishes your internal locus of control and influence over your environment. Faith gives them solidity and purpose, allowing them to penetrate the subconscious more deeply. You need emotional conviction to energize your thoughts. The creative imagination's partner. Faith works hand in hand with the creative imagination. Hill's faith is an active state, requiring conscious effort, emotion, and action. The imagination is the workshop. Faith is the power source that makes the tools work. Without faith, your creative visions remain ethereal dreams, vague or uncompelling mental images. The subconscious requires precise instructions. It requires persistent action based on unwavering belief. The unseen universe responds. Hill strongly implied that there are unseen forces, governed by universal laws that respond to definite thoughts imbued with faith. Whether through serendipity, intuition, or the actions of others, things begin to align in your favor once your internal state of faith is solidified. Faith provides the conviction, but organized planning provides the roadmap. The feeling of powerlessness against external circumstances. Maintain faith and persistence through challenges. Common misconceptions about faith and how to avoid them. Despite its power, faith is often misunderstood, leading to common pitfalls. Many abandon their faith when confronted with obstacles, mistaking them for proof of impending failure. Faith as passive hope. Many confuse faith with merely hoping for something good to happen without active participation. It is the vital, emotionalized catalyst that takes the abstract vibration of your thoughts and transforms them. Through the immense power of your subconscious mind and connection to infinite intelligence into undeniable, tangible reality. Without this profound, unwavering conviction, your definite purpose remains a wish. Your plans lack power, and your persistence becomes a struggle. Waiting for things to happen, rather than making them happen. Understand that faith is a verb. Don't let this invaluable wisdom remain a fleeting thought. Subscribe for more timeless insights and actionable strategies from the masters of achievement that will unequivocally empower your journey to extraordinary success. And now, we want to hear from you. What one specific definite purpose will you begin to infuse with unwavering faith? Using the principles discussed today, starting now? Share your commitment in the comments below. Your belief in the unseen powers you to create the seen. Embrace Napoleon Hill's profound principle of faith, not as a mystical concept, but as a scientific, learnable state of mind. Begin by defining your definite purpose with absolute clarity. Then, employ the power of autosuggestion to systematically implant unshakable belief into your subconscious, fueling it with intense emotion and consistent repetition. Surround yourself with a mastermind alliance that reinforces your vision. Act as if your success is already realized, and persistently push through every challenge, knowing that your unwavering faith is the ultimate guarantee of your triumph. Your dreams are not too big, not too impossible. They simply await the activating power of your absolute, unshakable faith. Faith without definite purpose. Believing things will work out generally is not the same as having faith in a specific, definite purpose. Scattering your mental energy, leading to diluted results. Always direct your faith towards a clearly articulated, definite major purpose. Faith without organized planning. Believing you'll succeed without a plan for how to achieve it is naive. Being an idealist without a practical strategy, leading to frustration. Faith energizes the plan, but the plan gives faith practical application and measurable steps. They are inseparable partners. Giving up at the first sign of opposition. True faith is tested during adversity. The quitter's habit preventing breakthroughs. Understand that opposition is often a signal that you are close to your goal. Believing without emotion. Reciting affirmations without feeling, or having intellectual belief without emotional conviction. The subconscious responds to emotion. Superficial application, leading to no tangible results. Learn to infuse your desires and beliefs with profound emotion through visualization and feeling. Understanding these distinctions ensures that your application of faith is powerful and effective, rather than a mere theoretical exercise. In the grand symphony of human achievement, faith is not merely a background note. It is the powerful, resonant chord that underpins the entire composition. Stop allowing doubt and fear to silently sabotage your greatest ambitions. If this exhaustive deep dive into faith has illuminated its profound power and inspired you to cultivate an unshakable belief in your own potential, please hit that like button